Bam! Welcome back to the Black First channel. So apparently there was a big uproar on Twitter over Michael B. Jordan. He was kind of, I guess you could say, exposed to, I guess, the average. I don't know. I don't want to say average, but I guess most black people weren't aware that he was in a relationship with a Caucasian woman. Most black people didn't know, and I guess now we do because he was trending all over social media, and there was like a big, I guess, uproar or controversy, and there was a rumor going around that black women may have been contemplating boycotting Black Panther because of Michael B. Jordan. So, there's been articles and I guess videos made about this. And the only reason I'm gonna keep it honest. The only reason why I even know this is because I was on YouTube and I guess Thought Crimes, if you guys are familiar with that YouTube channel, they're doing a live stream currently about it, and that's how I saw it. I saw Twitter erupts over Michael B. Jordan, and in the thumbnail they had a picture of his Caucasian woman, and then it's like once I clicked on that, I started finding more videos. Cynthia G, apparently she made a video about it too, and I was watching her video, and I thought she brought up a really good point, so much so that I actually wanted to make my video about that point that she brought up. And it was kind of like a minuscule point, like it wasn't the subject of her whole video, but it was a great point. Now, if you've watched a few of my videos, I talk about swirling and interracial dating and cooning and stuff in the community a lot, and I usually go off on especially on these black males that I always get caught with these white women because I honestly do feel, and I don't know if there's a numerical thing that could prove it. I think that because I don't think people really do it for dating wise. We know marriage wise that black men date out significantly, marry out more than black women and stuff like that. I don't know dating wise because I don't know if there's a statistic on that, but I feel like that's pretty self evident. I feel like you can see that black men are they date white women and non-black women at an astronomical rate, just from what I've seen and what most other people have seen. We can agree to that. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing about it is that's why I go as hard as on black men, because I see a lot of black men. I feel like they act like that it's not as big of a thing, like we barely do it, and I feel like that's just not true. But here's the thing. The reason why I feel different about this situation is because Cynthia G brought up a really good point. And that point is that it's obvious that we need to have some type of conversation over this as a group, because what was happening on Twitter, like look at this tweet right here. Black women, that's what BW stands for. We don't care if black men date out, just don't bash us. Then here it just says Michael B. Jordan dates white girl without bashing black women. Black women, ew, that disgusting, I can't smell wet dog, BM, or race traitor, she's ugly, fuck BM, and then the gift of Leonardo the Ninja Turtle going, you lie, and stuff like that. And if you, oh, look, here's another one. Serena marries white man, black women, yes, queen. Rihanna's dating Arab man, black women, yes, queen. Black Twitter finds out Michael B. Jordan is dating a white woman, black women, and now they're coming to go to war. Now the thing is, if you click on these tweets, you'll see black women who are disputing this and saying, like here's she says, where screenshot it because I haven't seen anything like that anywhere. And we do see these tweets of black women who are mad at Michael B. Jordan, and and that's gonna there's another point I want to make about that. So there's a lot of warring between black men and black women on social media, and I find it kind of embarrassing. Like a lot of people say that Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson going at each other is embarrassing, but then we act like this isn't embarrassing when we have this stuff all over Twitter every time a black celebrity, be it a black male or a black female, because we've been seeing this. It's a black man one second, it's a black woman the next second. Comes out, they're dating a white person, they're marrying a white person, and then black people as a collective, we get into like a mini war of it with black women saying, you guys are the ones who date out, and you guys are the ones who have a problem when we date out, and black men saying, no, you guys are the ones who will get mad when we're dating out, and you have a problem, and it goes back and forth. And it harkens back to the point that Cynthia G had made in her video, where it shows that obviously some kind of conversation needs to be had. That's the thing. We won't have this conversation. The only time we talk about this is every time when a black celebrity gets exposed to be married or laid up with somebody white, then all of a sudden black people want to reveal the fact that yes, we don't like that. We don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And I think black women have a right to be mad. They have a right to be mad. They have a right to not like Michael B. Jordan. I've actually never really liked Michael B. Jordan, all because I just felt like white people like him a little too much, and whenever white people like some black celebrity a little too much, it just doesn't sit well with me. I'm like, there's a reason why they like you. There's a reason why they fuck with you in that way. There's a reason why they claim you so much. You know what I'm saying? So I never really fucked with him, and a lot of black women are, even if they don't want to admit it, they do feel some type of way about this, and that's because they gassed Michael B. Jordan. They gassed him up, and he doesn't even like them. Let's keep it real. He gassed them up, and he doesn't even like them. And part of the reason why he doesn't like them is he probably feels like he is too good for a black woman. He probably feels like, like everybody says I'm so attractive, I should be with, what's the stereotypical attractive female to Hollywood and stuff like that. That's just my personal opinion, and I just feel like black women do have a right to be upset. Y'all have a right to be upset. I would like if y'all did not boycott Black Panther. I think it would be. I would like if y'all would go and go watch Black Panther. That would be great because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna be there watching it too. So I think so. We all should watch it. But after the fact, because here's the thing: Michael B. Jordan is not even starring in that movie. As a matter of fact, he's a bad guy in the movie. He's one of the multiple bad guys in the movie. So I think that you guys should not boycott the movie because then you're hurting a bunch of other black people who themselves they're not coons. Like most of the other black people that are involved with the film, they're not cooning. They're not running around hiding their white women and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen, most of them are with other black people. Most of them are not cooning out, and I don't think the whole movie should suffer because of one coon who's been a coon for the longest. Michael B. Jordan, I heard about him dating nothing but white women years and years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always been a thing that's out there, but you guys, a lot of black women feel betrayed because a lot of y'all didn't look into it, and a lot of y'all been gassing Michael B. Jordan unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? And there's a bunch of black women on here who are disputing the fact that they're saying they don't really care. They still like Michael B. Jordan. They're still gonna see the movie. It's no issue. Like here's one. It says BM black women are boycotting Black Panther because Michael B. Jordan girlfriend isn't black, and it says all the black women on my title. Who said that? Who said that? And that basically is what's happening on Twitter. Most of the black women are on Twitter saying that they didn't say that and that they don't have a problem with it. And most of the black men are trying to nail them to the wall, saying, "Look how y'all do have a problem with it, and y'all always try to come after us when we have a problem with y'all dating white men." And it's like this is the same thing that happens all the time. Black celebrity comes out, they've been dating a white person, the other gender side freaks out, says, or some of them do, and then the other side tries to take it as an opportunity to come for them and be like, oh, look how you guys are upset, and then they're all over Twitter saying that they're not upset. It's like the same back and forth, and it just proves the point that we, by and large, as black people, do have an issue with this, and we need to have a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? We have a problem with this. That we obviously do not. The vast majority of us feel some type of way when we see one of us laying up with the biggest benefactors of our oppression. That's the fact. That's just the fact. The people who benefit the absolute most from us being oppressed are Caucasians. And when we see that a black person willingly engages and decides to form a union with these people, it's upsetting to us, and we have a right to be upset. So that's what I'm making the video to show that black women, if you guys are mad about the Michael B. Jordan situation, not saying that you have to be or that you are, but if you are mad, you have a right to be mad. There's this like shaming culture thing where black men and black women are getting shamed if they feel some type of way about interracial dating, so much to the fact that they got a lot of them sit around here and pretend like they don't care. But we see this back and forth happening over and over, and the fact of the matter is the vast majority of us do care. We should not be shamed out of caring about it because we have these black celebrities who we're giving all this support to, and they're sitting up here and they're forming unions with people who benefit the most from us getting oppressed. So if you're upset, be upset. This is all I'm saying. If you feel some type of way, feel some type of way. I don't think you should boycott the Black Panther movie because it's just one coon. And by and large, we're gonna have to have this conversation at some point because I'm tired of black people just having these big, embarrassing conversations all over Twitter for these other races to see. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm out. And remember, you guys can email me to let me know about other stories like this.